Good afternoon, people. This is Sam, South Carolina Happy Bees, and we're going to be looking at 340 here today. It's a double deep 8 now, and it's honey bound for the queen. So we're going to manipulate some frames, put another 8 frame on top of this. That 8 frame will be my super. That's just what it is. They were building real slow, and then they started building real bad. Tell you something about these tops now. When you take these tops off, I use a hive tool to stick under here and break it away from my feeder ring around there. But you got to be careful with this left hand. If you're right-handed, you have to be careful. But anyway, when you stick this under here, you stick your hand under here, you got to watch it because there could be a spider under there. Which this one here has spiders, but they're dead now because I done took care of them. Okay. Take this off. Put it here. This right here is just water that we gave them for yesterday. We're just going to take it off and set it somewhere. Y'all are not going to be able to see this stuff. I can't show everything. Okay. Take their pollen off. Take it down here so they can get it later. Now this box, this box here, this blue box that you can't see, I'll show y'all when we get done with it. But this 8 frame right here, it's a new box. Well, it's not a new box, I just put a paint job on it. We're going to take the frames out of here that we think should be in a honey super, and out the bottoms. This frame here looks pretty good, so we're going to put it down here and put it back where it was at. We just want the honey frames. Back here, check again, make sure my camera hadn't moved. Okay. This next frame, and it has brood in it. So both sides. So we're going to take it, stick it back in the top. This one here has brood and honey in it. And it looks like when the brood hatching out, they're putting honey in it. You've got a lot of room to go in there. This frame here was put in there on the 22nd of last month. And they're filling it up with honey, or nectar, and honey. This is honey here, and this is all nectar. We're going to stick it over here. So that's a honey frame. This one here is full of nectar. It's full of nectar on both sides. So, queen can't do anything with it, so it goes in the top. There we go. It goes in the top. We're going to put the first one that is not not building. Well, they're building it, but it's not big yet. We'll take this one. This has honey, nectar, This is honey up here, and all this is nectar. So we're going to put it up in the honey box. You got to give the bee, or the queen, room to play. This one here it has old brood in it, but it's hatching out, and they're filling it with honey or nectar. Oh, it goes up here too. Y'all see what I mean here now? Okay. And putting the super on here wouldn't help out the queen very much. I think this one here. We have a nectar flow that has started now. I've got some frames out here with honey in it, and bees aren't even messing with it. Maybe there's 50 bees in the whole thing. But now that's what we got there. This one, here they can do different things with, so we can put it in here because they need something on the outside. Okay, so see, that's 3 that we're leaving. So now we need to get 5 out of the bottom. And what we're going to do here is we're going to take this, empty this water, put their feeder up here, take the honey box here and set it over on this side that you can't see. And we're going to take this box, which is the second box, and put it over here, because that's my second box, which might be my first box. And the queen is amongst all this stuff somewhere. I don't think she's on a honey frame. I hope. Glasses on. She's somewhere going to be in the first box or the second box. The queen likes laying brood. See if y'all can see now. Ew. You can still see, but these are my other 2 boxes. That box there is my second box, and then there's another one over here. Too much trouble to move everything. Okay, so we understand this now. But y'all can see. This is my hive tool. It's a J-hook. And I like them. Ooh, see them fall down. Okay, let's take this frame out. Because she would probably be willing to swarm right now, so we got to look for swarm cells too. And if we have swarm cells somewhere, now we're going to checkerboard them a whole lot better. And this one here has honey in it and nectar. But we have to leave something down at the bottom for the bees to get to easy to feed the babies. So we put that one there. It goes back in the bottom. This one, we won't brood. Honey and pollen on the outside anyway. They'll move some into the inside, but that's up to them. This one here is really laid out. Brood, eggs, let's see if we can find a queen. She wouldn't be here because she done laid all this up. Got a little queen cup over here starting to move ahead. But this is completely laid up, both sides, same thing. Right now we're going to put it back in this box right here. We know what's on that. Slide it over so we got room. Pick this one up. This one is filled up with brood, both sides. There's honey bound on the honey ring on the top. The rest of it's brood. Got a honey band across here, and all this is capped brood. And we probably make a split with this too. Capped brood and eggs and larvae. You could think these bees are going slow for a while, and then all of a sudden, come back a couple of days, they don't have any room. This one here has a queen cell. Right there. And it has something in it. So, and that frame is completely laid up. Just make sure the queen's not on it. There's the queen. Blue queen, right there. And that's why she got moved over here to start with, because he was in a hive doing the same thing. And now she's, last year was white. No, yeah, last year was white, this year is yellow, and the year before that was blue. And she's still walking right here, very slowly. Now we're going to take her and stick her in the top box, just because we know where she's at. She has a queen cell on this one. We're going to mark the queen cell with my yellow pen. And that's just going to be a straight line because it's not capped. And we're going to put this one in another box. That whole thing is laid up. See, she has nowhere to lay now. Now it's possible we can cut the queen cells out, give her plenty of room like we're going to do. Let me find my seat. There it is. Tear up more boxes by sitting on them, and my buttocks goes from one side to the other and loosens them all up. So I fixed this a box so it don't happen. Move your honey here, your pollen patty over here. Springtime, honey flow, yes, I still feed my bees pollen. Just like people, they eat and they still take vitamins. My bees are important to me too. This one laid up. Has a little queen thing here we're going to take off. She has two over here on the side that we're going to have to take a look-see at. We're not going to worry about it. So we got rid of those queen cells. That's laid up. Those weren't queen cells anyway. They were just queen cups. But nothing in them. Kind of like a round light bulb, and that's not the way they built it. But that's that. Now y'all can see what I'm talking about, honey bound. This one, we're going to be putting honey in off the Over here on the bottom is all drone cells, and then in the middle is drone cells, and then on the ends is worker brood. We're going to put it over here in the top of the second deep. So all we need is 4 down here. This one, stand up fun. This one's laid up with eggs. This side over here, this is brood down here. These are all eggs in here where the queen is laying. This, you see, more like this right here is honey. So we're going to take that one and we're going to put it in the top. We may go back here. Let's see what this one is. This one is stores. Like I said, they need stores on the end. So we're going to put that there. We had another one in here somewhere. Don't know where it's at now. I know there's only 4 of them over there, and I looked at 2 of them. Okay, we put that back there. We're going to take this one out and put it up here for right now. Okay, so now what we have is these frames back here. Some of them are built out, some of them aren't. See one that aren't. We're going to put it here. Yellow pin, yellow pin, yellow pin. These haven't been marked. Yellow pin. Okay. That there. And we're going to put that one there. We're going to get another one. This one Queen can lay on it. Good frame, so we're going to put it next. And we're going to bring this one over, which I think had the queen in it, but it had a queen cell. We don't want that queen cell, do we? Nope. We're letting the queen know that she's got plenty of it. So this is the queen cell here, and we're going to eliminate it, and this one here, and we're going to eliminate it. Nothing by that one. Take that one, and we put it beside there, so the queen will know I got running plenty of room, plenty of room. We're going to take that mark off of the queen cell. This one is an empty one, and we're going to stick here. If you stick an empty one between 2 brood frames, they build it out real quick. Because they don't like space in between. It'll be a big nuke, but you know. They need food. Like I say, people go out and they eat, they get pollen too. I mean, pollen. They get their brood. They get their vitamins too from that. This one we need to turn back around, because that's the way it's supposed to be. And it's the full one. Stick it here. And then we're going to stick another empty one in there. going to mark it. This one right here with 4-3 on it is not a 4-3 of this year, so mark on there what they are. Hive 11, Hive 11, and 511. That way we can keep in touch or keep connected with what they're doing and where they're doing it and when they're doing it and how old the frames are. Now they're fine right now. The queen knows I got plenty of room. Here's their little piece of pollen patty. And they have 4 I thought it was 4. But anyway, they have plenty of room now. This was a frame that's already used. There we go. 4 new ones that you got some work with. And we take this off and we put it back on the top. Okay. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up here. We started off with this one downstairs to be empty. So usually if we start with an empty one on the bottom, we put a frame with stores or something in it. God already has a frame on it, brother. And we put it above the empty one, and they build them out better that way. So they said. I do all this myself. I don't have a group of people working with me to help me, so I got to figure this all out myself. So we're going to put that one there. Let's see what we got here. This one is brood, I think. Well, that's store, so it can go to the top. And if it happens to have eggs in it, it'll hatch out. But then we get an empty one. This one here is set up for mainly honey stores. So what we can do, we don't want to do that. We'll put it here. This one has brood and stores, so we're going to leave it here until we look at something else. And I got to see if y'all can see what we're doing here. Get you up a little bit. There we go. Take this frame, which the queen can use, and we put here. No, wrong way, George. Back this way. George is my invisible buddy. This one here is one that she can lay in. We put it here. Now what we're going to do here is running into some situations. This one has brood and larvae in it. And we're going to put it up here. See, the second one, the queen is going to lay up to about here, 18 inches. And then see, this one is just stores, filled up with stores. This one here has stores. Well, we're going to take this one here, put there. We're going to take this one with stores, load it up with stores. Put it on the outside of this upstairs box. And then down here, we're going to get this one, which has nectar and stuff in it. We're going to put it upstairs. That's a honey frame. The queen tries to stay away from frames with honey on it. I don't know why. Maybe it's an internal thing. If they think they get honey on them, they're going to get stuck and killed. And it's possible. Then we're going to take the last one we have here, and we're going to stick it on the outside so they can do what they want to with that. A little pin, mark it. Put a date on it, 5/11. Then there was another one on here we can put a date on. Doesn't matter then. Here we're going to center them up, and we're going to see how this all works out. Say we come back in a week or 2 weeks. Could be 2 days. Put your piling patty on there. Then we're going to go over here and get this other one. Which is full of honey. Or not full, but there's a bunch of it in it. Heavy. See, that's 3. 1, 2, 3. One on the bottom, one in the middle, one on the top. Had to go to school to count that. That means 3. Kidding about that going to school. Everybody needs to go to school. Get all the education they can. That's my opinion. School is important. Kids nowadays, they don't get taught what they need to in school. I'm going to get them another piece of piling and put on the top. Got the double screen board. They do that. Got him some pollen patty here, but can't find my knife. There's my knife. There's my knife. Cut them I'm off a piece of piling patty here. And I don't put a big piece of piling patty on there, because that means they can get a lot of beetles in there. Y'all didn't see any beetles in this, and I might have one beetle every once in a while, but I'm not infested with them. Okay, put that back together. We put on here what we did today, and I hope I can get this video out today. Hope y'all enjoy it. Take care of yourselves. Give us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share. Be careful. I couldn't get the camera no straighter than this. Well, I probably could have, but my land is a little bit wonky over here, so that's it. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Just be happy. Bye.